Welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25. It has been a hot minute since I played this game. About 2 weeks. Been a little while, but I want to start a new little series on the channel, showcasing different golf courses, real courses, TGC Tours courses, fantasy courses. None of like the cheap XP glitch ones. I don't have any interest in that, but I do want to showcase some of these. We're going to start with a Moonah Beach from Sleepy Panda 7. I'm going to leave all the information down in the description. I'm going to let it be known who makes it, in case you guys have a society or you just want to play around. Ultimately, I just want to play a whole bunch of different courses, show them all off, see if it's something that you guys are interested in, if it's anything that you guys want to play. So I'm not going to get too involved. Obviously, these people are significantly better at making golf courses than I am. A lot of them are going to be professionals. They do this stuff for 2K. They do it for TGC Tours. So on their channels, I'm sure they're going to break down their own courses way more in depth. But I figure I'm just going to make a giant playlist, play a whole bunch of courses. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Some mediocre golf, some beautiful golf courses. Let's get it.
Right now.
Starting off on a par 5. Look at this course. This thing is tight. A lot of trees. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so who knows how I'm going to shoot.
Beautiful.
The little club twirl is a good indication that we're down the middle. You can see this is very green. These fairways are very firm. They're firm and fast, so right, that's something to keep in mind. Though that wasn't the widest fairway. You can see the greens here have this little false front all the way around. A lot of break. It's all sweeping right to left. It wants me to the 3-wood. And we have wind. That'll probably be in the bunker. I don't think there's any shot that I can get up on these green. Oh, okay, never mind. Spoke too soon. Roll down. Nah, it's going to go all the way down. So if you miss anywhere around that green, it's a little 50-degree super flop. I don't think that's going to be great. And it's going to roll. This is going to be a side hill lie.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
I feel like putting... Yeah. So the fairways are fast. Greens are fast.
Just 3 feet
Greens
left.
are very undulated. I like the way it's laid out.
After the first hole, we are even.
Hole number 2, par 4. A little bit of danger on the right. And the wind's going that way. I left everything on the course default. Oh, yeah, the wind, green speed, fairway speed, everything. Firmness. I left it how they intended to have it. That's how I want this course to play. I don't want to change anything and do any of that.
Second shot on number 2.
Got in the middle. Wind again. So these greens are interesting. They're very big, but there's so much that you have to worry about. Which I like a lot. Honestly, I blocked it out a little bit. This isn't going to sit. So if you miss your mark like that, you're not getting out to the green. Now we're in the bunker.
On that. It's okay. All right, setting up now in the bunker.
Let's see. Hit a little splash shot. I don't think that's going to sit.
Oh, come on. That almost went.
Oh, maybe it will. Okay.
All right,
it didn't fully roll off. I like that.
Let's drop this in. This one's going to the left.
Downhill putt. I pushed it.
Appears to be online.
It was all right. So yeah, these are fast. If you miss going downhill, so you want to make sure that you have an uphill putt, which I'm assuming is going to be pretty slow.
Right to left on this one.
Hole number 3, another par 4. So you start very long. We're hitting into the wind. I mean, there is bunkers on the left side, but I like how tight it is. I like that there's danger. You can go a little bit too far.
All right, and
we almost ran through.
That's great.
You have the bunkers on the left side.
This one's from around 75 yards out.
8 miles an hour. Ah, that's not going to be a good shot. It's all right. These greens will punish us enough. Let's see if it sits. It will. Very long putt.
This is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup. It's crazy. Good luck.
You can see how these things roll. It's unbelievable. It's a decent putt. It's still going to roll by.
Okay, here's a par putt.
Got out of there.
And you're at
The greens roll very nice. There's going to be a lot of break on most of your putts, unless you're good, obviously. You're sticking pretty close. See if we can get this into the fairway.
Smooth sailing off the tee.
More danger to the left. A lot of it, I mean, unless you hit a bad shot, it doesn't really come into play. It just plays to the aesthetic. This is all the way in the back. You can see right here, so much undulation on these greens. Plus the false fronts, plus the danger to this side. It's just, it's unbelievable. And then you have the water out there. This course is very nice. So it wants me to 5. I'm alright with that. I doubt it sticks. I doubt it sits on the green, but we'll see. The wind is blowing toward us. We did get it up on there. Is that going to stay? It is. So they're not super firm. They're not crazy firm. They're not very, very fast. They're still very, very playable. But there is a ton of break. There is a lot of break. If you're playing on faster speeds, if you're playing in a tournament, I can see this course playing pretty tough. You're going to need your irons dialed in.
Have a good drive here, par 4, 5th hole.
We'll see if we can draw this around this corner here, or if it's gonna... The wind might push this out.
My friend.
So it does... There you go. So it does require a lot of thinking. You're gonna have to do some shot shaping.
Yards to the pin.
You can see this is a little bit of an elevated green. It's just... It's so nice. Blot that out a little bit. Wind will probably push it.
Okay, there you go.
Sit. There we go. Dial in those wedges.
Okay.
All right, see.
If you can sink this.
So I got to get smarter about where I play these shots. Because I'm very curious what happens if you miss.
Oh, just
it's a little bit too far outside. It rolls past.
Feet to go. Just a short putt, but moving right to
These greens are a lot of fun. These greens are fun.
Wind is blowing left to right.
10-mile-an-hour wind now. This one is very gettable. Look at this. Driver. Get you pretty close. It's a very short par 4. Such a pretty golf course. I mean, we gotta try it, right? See if we can fade it out a little bit. See if the wind can knock it up. It's just gonna run. We're on it. There's a backstop and it comes back. We are playing pin location number 4. So we're playing Sunday pins. We're playing from the back tees.
This putt is.
Let's see if we can get a little eagle here.
It looks like this one's breaking right to left.
I have a feeling if you go a little bit too far, we're gonna see. I think this rolls off the green. Yep. There it is.
All right.
There is the punishment.
Back on this green here.
That's unfortunate. I mean, that was a nice shot. So
right,
there you go. Rode a little bit too far behind. On your eagle putt, you're then putting for par.
Now let's check
it's unfortunate.
On the scorecard. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4.
Every look you can see it kind of squeezes in on the tee box, but then it opens up a little bit. But there is a lot of... Yeah, let's do a little stinger just because of the wind. The fairways do open up a little bit, but then there is danger where you're going to land. And because these are pretty fast fairways, let's see if this one sits. It does. It's not bad.
Second shot here on the 7th.
So wind coming up, uphill. The pin... I feel like the pin has been tucked behind these bunkers every time so far. You can see the undulation of the green right here. There's a little stoop up here. Comes down. Everything just swoops right in. Let's see if we can get this close. If we can hold the green. Which unfortunately we can't. I didn't put enough spin on it.
Missed the green on that one.
Nestle it nice and close. Sit, sit.
All right, 3 feet to the cup. This is a short one, but it moves left.
These greens
right.
do require precision.
And
They really
one
do.
Under for the day.
To be able to get it close.
Teeing up here on the 8th hole.
All right, this is a
Can't
par
leave this one
3.
short. That bunker will be in play.
200 yards is up, down. I'm going to see if this can get there. It's a decent shot. I think it ends up in the bunker, to be totally honest with you. It's uphill. There is wind. Never mind. I got to stop talking, but it's still going to roll off. Yeah.
That was good.
That false
work
front.
to stick that
It
one
makes you
on the
pay.
green.
It
Not
makes
a
you
lot
pay.
of
You
green
got to
stuff
play
there.
spin.
That pin
Got to
placement.
play spin.
All right.
But
second
when
shot
you got
on
the
the
trusty super flop. Ooh, that's got to sit. A little bit too far.
Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here.
I love the way they roll.
Okay, 1 under par on your round. And the 9th.
Like I
is
told you
par
guys,
4.
a lot of mediocre golf for a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. So you got a little bit of water here. The first time water kind of comes into play. You can see that we had the ocean before. We have a little bunker over here, a little waste area over here. The wind is coming up. You got this little fairway on this side too, so it's like, oh, yeah, you're not going to drive it that way. I'm looking over here for no reason. Just pipe it down the middle, let the wind carry it. A little club twirl,
This
Tiger
drive's looking
Woods.
Okay.
Let's just stroke it down there.
All right, this shot's about 150 yards.
The gallery coming in. This is a very nice hole at the turn. I blocked it. I don't think we're going to be on the green.
Leaning a bit to the right.
Into a bunker. These bunkers are gigantic. The amount...
Sandy old lie.
Look at the lip on these things. All right, can we get this thing to not roll off the green? Come on. Sit, sit.
Okay, throw that wedge away and grab your
It's the
putter.
thing you kind of got to worry about.
Here we go. Par putt. Let's do it.
Oh, what is going on?
Oh, unfortunate.
Honestly, I should have been able to get that up and down.
5 feet to go.
What is with the pushes? I told you I haven't played in a while.
Looks like that has brought you up to even par.
Even through 9. This course is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. The sun.
All right, tee this one up and have a good drive.
All right, starting the back 9. Let's
Par
see.
4.
So water is a little bit more in play now. The wind is coming to us. Look at the undulation. Everything is flowing this way. So the water does kind of come into play. With the wind, I don't think it does. But we are going to play it on the left side. The little draw will be fine. It's going to roll to the right anyway. See? Takes a giant kick. And it'll roll down this. If the wind is blowing up and maybe to the right, it will bring that water into play. So that is something to be cognizant of. Look at this. Hitting into the ocean. Pulled it a little bit. We'll see. Use the... Oh, it went right through the backstop. All right, this is going to be a downhill putt. This is going to be pretty quick.
Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. And we got a
See if we can get it
downhill
close.
putt that goes to the right.
How about that? Come on back. Come on back.
Ooh.
Oh, my... Look at that. I can see you might be able to roll it back. Roll it back in there. If I would have rolled it into the bunker, I would have been sad, and I pulled that one.
Oh.
Our putting is on point.
All right, a little tap putt here.
Our putting is on
That
point
one
so
drops
far.
at a par 3.
1 over. This is a par 3. Using a 5 wood. Wind is going to take it a little bit. We're going to see if it can stick to green.
All right,
I didn't put any spin. I didn't do anything special. Use a backstop or something. Come on. It's going to roll all the way down that way, huh? Missed my spot. Missed it by a little bit.
This putt for birdie.
Ooh.
This one's going left to right. Pretty hard.
All right, so it's running toward the ocean. That does make sense. Play it way up here. Say, oh, we almost made it. That was a beautiful putt. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit. The way I'm putting right now, I will take that all day long. Beautiful par. Beautiful hole.
Over at the moment.
Beautiful golf course.
And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with.
Driver, use a little bit of this wind here. I pulled it a little. I don't think that's clearing that bunker.
That was spicy off the tee.
Oh, maybe it will. Bryson DeChambeau. Who? I mean, we only drove at 330, but
here's our
what are you gonna do?
shot on the 12th.
Look at the bunkers. Look at all of this protection. The wind here too. So I want to keep it out of those front bunkers for sure. I don't want to get into these back ones. It's gonna go on these. This fairway is way too firm.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
If I can get this to hit this slope. That's too far. Yeah, that's going to roll off. It went into the crevice that I didn't want it to go in.
Back in the
That's
fairway.
how that went.
Now we got a shot.
Super flop once again. Sit. All right.
All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way.
And we made it. All right. Fighting for our lives out here. I'm sure a lot of people are going to play this course. They're not going to think it's crazy hard. I mean, it's not. But I can see where if you make it tournament conditions, you make everything very fast, firm.
All right.
If you're in TGC, whatever the case is, I can see this thing being pretty tough. Mostly because of these greens. These greens are really good. They're really challenging. The fairways aren't too hard to hit, to be honest. They're pretty big. There is a lot to look at. There's a lot of waste area. Now look at this. That is the smallest part of this green to try and hit right now. Just gonna play it up here, see if we can get it to stick. Absolutely not. Pulled it. Probably gonna hit whatever shelf is up here, and it's gonna roll. Oh, we actually got the stick.
All right, 36 feet
I keep
away.
talking. None of it comes to fruition.
Breaking left to right, going downhill.
Just see if we can get this close. I never even started that anywhere close to high enough. Look at that. Off the green again. Second putt we've had that just completely left the planet. Just keep doing my little super flops. I am going. Oh, let's go.
All right, let's have another look at that.
I was not expecting that. I was just about to say I'm going to land one of these inside the cup one time. Let's go. Let's go. Little Tiger Woods roll. Let's go.
And you're
We'll take that.
Currently.
Give us somewhat of a respectable round, I suppose.
Now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5.
Par 5. Let's see if we can make a birdie here. Look at this. Water all down the right side. You got these sticking out over here. The aesthetic is so nice. It's like you're playing on a beach almost. The water is right next to you the whole way through. Get up there. Let's go.
Okay, this
Flex
is
it on
about
muscles.
240 yards or so from the pin.
All
And
right,
that
so
green
I'm in
slopes
between
away from you,
clubs.
so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful.
Yeah, I pulled it. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna be on the green though. Buried. Yeah.
And from the
Yeah.
green side,
My guy's not
bunker,
maxed.
looking for an up and down here.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna be in between clubs a lot. Get up there. Blast it out. Sit. There we go.
Oh my!
They're not
Nicely
totally
done out of that
unforgivable.
bunker.
Like, the greens are challenging, but they're not
All right, here we go
unnecessarily
for the birdie.
difficult. They don't fully punish you if you have a really bad shot. So you hit it in a bunker, you do still have a chance of hitting it close. Obviously, I had the 2 putts that rolled off the green. That was just misjudging the distance on my part.
Here is the par 3 15th.
The par 3s. Huh. The par 3s are tough. The par 3s are tough because of the greens. Let's see if we could draw this in here. It's going to have to sit. It's going to hit that. I needed it to hit that. Come on. All right. It's going to be tough. It is uphill. So I don't really have to worry about rolling it all the way past. Let's go.
Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next
We've
hole.
had chances. We've had chances.
Okay.
The course it's firm but fair. It's, you know, it gives you
And you're at
chances.
even par currently.
I'm not good, and I'm shooting par. So a lot of you guys are going to shoot very low scores.
Wind
The
is picking up,
greens, you
blowing
know,
left
if
to
you're
right on
accurate,
this one.
if you're accurate with your irons, you'll be able to score on this all day long. All day long. You just have to be able to get it onto the level of where the pin is. But I'm hitting pretty much every fairway. The fairways are pretty easy to hit, even with the wind.
And this shot's about 165
The
yards
danger's
from the
not
pin.
really there as far as bunkers, water, stuff like that. Might be a little bit too hard. Keep it on the bottom. That's not even going to get there. Wow. I
This
was
is
afraid that I was going to send that
Long
over.
putt. No two ways
All right, so
around
this is
it.
uphill the
Let's see how
entire
we do.
way. You can see
And
it
this
breaks
one's going pretty
all
hard
the way
right
down
to
here.
left.
So if you don't start this high enough, but thankfully it's breaking. Yeah, I just don't want to. You got to be very careful with this putt. This is a wild pin location. And then at the end, it's going to start
I'll
coming
take
back
that
the
from
other
that
way. It didn't break. I just didn't hit it.
One's for par.
It
We're
wanted to
moving on.
come back to the
Let's get
hole.
this next hole. Here we go on the 17th hole.
All right, 17, par 4. They give you so many opportunities to score on this course. On top of being an immaculate course, this
Great
course
swing.
is so nice. It's incredibly fun to play. Pipe it down the middle again. Another 300-yard drive.
And this is looking to be
It's
about
beautiful all
155
around,
yards
and then
out.
it flashes its teeth here on the greens. I've repeatedly said it. I know that. But it's phenomenal.
This
I
one's
think he
gonna
likes
get
it. I
sandy.
can't tell. He doesn't. He doesn't at all because we're in the sand.
You know, this is very, very sandy in this.
Get in the hole. Nah, this is going to roll. This is going to roll all the way down. That one we
Out
couldn't
of
get
the
close. That
bunker,
one
and
was
I've seen
tough.
Closer, sand
We
shots
short-sided
before, but
ourselves.
on the green now.
The green was
plus, right?
rolling away from the
And
pin.
if this one goes, that'll be your par there.
This is a terrible
This one's
putt.
looking decent.
I just didn't hit it. The
There you
line
go.
was
Nothing
beautiful.
wrong
I
with
just
that
didn't hit it.
putt. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on.
Can I at least
there we
finish
go.
even?
Okay, 1 over on the round currently.
All right.
And now for number 18.
Gotta
We have
birdie
par
this.
4 on this one.
18th hole, par 4. Closing out an incredibly fun
Ooh, this could be a little
Fun
troublesome.
round.
Needs to hold on to that fairway.
This course was a ton of fun to play.
All right, and just
I
barely
almost ended up in the
into
bunker.
First cut of rough here.
Ooh. Sleepy Panda was not kidding around with these pin locations. He was not joking around with these things. He stuck them behind things. Oh, that's got to sit. Backstop, please. Come back. Let's go.
Right, nice approach
I'm going
on
to
that
pretend
one.
like I meant to do all of that.
There's an 8-footer for us.
For the birdie. To finish even par,
that
let's
one
go.
drops
That was
in for
huge.
bird
We got the
and
one dunk.
nice
We
way
got
to
that.
cap
I'll
off
take
your
it. Even
round.
par, whatever. I told you I'm terrible. But we got to showcase
Okay, as
this
this one
immaculate
comes to a
course. This
close,
course
it will be
was a
good
ton of
for
fun.
you.
I highly recommend it.
And with that, I say
The
goodbye.
way that he was able
Hopefully we'll see you
to
again real soon.
make it aesthetically pleasing. He left bunkers, he left water, he had all of that on the holes. None of it, at least in my round, none of it ever really came into play. I was able to find the fairways. I was able to get my drives out there. Multiple 300-yard drives. My guy's power is not that high. And it shows his teeth on the greens. It shows his teeth on the greens. I had the 2 putts roll off. Ton of fun. I'm very curious to see how this course plays if people make it a lot more challenging. I might do another replay in the future, maybe jack everything up, make it challenging, everything very fast, everything firm. I doubt I shoot even par, I'm gonna be honest. Moonah Beach, Sleepy Panda 7, check it out if you guys haven't played it yet. An amazing, amazing golf course. I had a ton of fun on it. Hopefully you guys do too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next one, I will see you guys later.